Life.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Paradigm Shift. Seni debia esi no. Ayewa positive nyama na eka. Ene yeni nua farmers na ebekasa. Your topic na be Farmers Roundtable, the real talk behind the food you eat. The real talk behind the food you eat. Ene na ebehwe na aka ho asem. You pay ideas from farmers. You pay solutions. When you are not penny phobia on my deep kakra womb. Mr. Menu ha. Memo be introducing about me kakra. Mr. Your friend saying David Swaha. And I in about Koswaha, your friend saying Gastos. And also gas. And also Hana, your friend saying the brother Bakwa in your woman Yamakosu online and day SOS entrepreneur we name no. Again, topic near Farmers Roundtable, the real talk behind the food you eat. And bro, let's start here for so SOS. I know some food ni money but any introduction kakra roundtable kakra na afi yemfa topic na enhyehyɛ so.
Ebusiafo eda wonya ase eche obi bia so ene mra wonya se oba betie life yi within the Charles see the money no dodo na ni me from SOS Entrepreneur Hub ya wo ha na ye ba ma ye duane die ni mpom die mu nti ene o ma ne nkoso nti na ya behye mu ha me da wase.
Yeah. And say Mr. Menu Councilman and ke kwano.
Oh, okay. What to make?
I tell
Okay. Mr. So, a friend I could feel about Jamaica. Me US I say Austin, Texas, but me animal farms, specifically goats, Ghana, Ashanti region. Me other farm, other farming too, but the main one, any goat farming. And I don't want to say more inviting a man na innovation solutions bra Augustus wa person or the boa farmers yes you can near me here and near my feel say you bet me the topic no I'm a bibia chrono yet me sustain here when it comes to your food ecosystem with the for the invitation.
That's it. Bro, also to us way.
Okay, Benifo, and that's it. I'm saying, meeting the David Edu. I'm a farmer, I'm a teacher, and an author. I'm in America, I'm in California, San Diego to be specific. I'm also a truck driver. I drive across the country, so there's a whole lot of things, and I'm very passionate about farming, agriculture in its entirety. Yawaha said the Benimfo Kano said to give our contributions to help our brother put up a best programmer Ebeboa farmers, because we are here as farmers, we are here as educators and also as learners. And that's it.
Yo, thank you, Augusto.
Yes, sir. So yeah, that's I said. What's me? I put this group together. For me, I'm a software engineer. I basically, Patrick knows this. I basically built all types of solutions, and I think right now, I'm at a point I want to see if we can make a positive impact in Ghana from a technology perspective. I basically just want to understand deeper into farming. What are some of the challenges that we're facing, and so we can kind of tailor a solution at what farmers are more equal.
Awesome. A friend saying Augustus or Wawa Hachi Akra. I'm say Ufrigana Tem. Ufrigana Tem. I say, oh, I say, no, it's 8.
Yeah.
ti de bia me ne kasa me catch so onko na chi de mu ya say we dru kra wa start farm ni ade dada a we ne ma bibri ono a ono me ne ka ono akodi bi agya me anyway yo ene ye hwe the lake ne betum ti asamafo ba no the same questions near the bar before then him say your brother do a very passionate or true books near the family home cry near the na offer you so practically practical ne ade omo ya no SOS you be all the time every Friday be is a family na ekoso on life nti am say o ma here o ye nipa bebre o hanuma e betimi ma niam akoso let's start here free menua your friend say Mr. Menu say ye ka farming na ye pese ye go deep na ehu farming ene de oh mute.
Yeah, well, I think that farming a broad topic, but if it's a group no say you want crop farming, you want animal farming, you want fish farming, birds near the and idea nipa you dey nourish your body and you near you falls under the farming any they feed the yamwana ne bibia constitute aduane a they buy table so so farming is broad but yeah share yen yekrumu in adia you find say yekua eduaba yedi no ene mo ayen no they share your home nipa day in day out there no I think say no only me find say the general understanding of farming the practices are the best sustaining sa niyama no say na nanu jato ho ma ya so abeto so a ene me no nim say ye di body ye di branch ye di way ni ade beto ni na aduane a sustain yama. So that is what I would say is a broad picture of a farming.
Yo, if I do, and also broad in the kakrama.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, farming, no, basically farming is growing of, let's say over crops, production of animals. And they know first, no, na you can you simplify and say you're growing of crops and raising of animals for consumption. But and there it's not only for consumption. We have different things that farming comes brings to support our daily livelihood and our existence. Because through farming, BT say ufa a bear the palm plant, you are able to get oil, different types of oil from the palm, and then you can even change the oil into diesel to power machines to generate power. The same palm, no, with me a year, it meet crowd the year dying. You can use it to build a house or something. You can do. You can use the same palm, to build do some chairs and even make beds out of it. Indeed, farming has changed because we are adding value to the things that come out of farming. We are changing the dynamics from just consumption to support our day-to-day livelihood and also to support our body. After nourishing the body, the byproduct of all those things, and I say when we add value to it or change the format, and I say the dynamics, now it goes into human sustainability in different ways apart from nourishing the body. It helps to because so far and more to say my friend say Mr. Menu and Ponchia, the skin can be changed into shoes, bags, belts, and so many things. And not your consumption, but it is to support the general day-to-day livelihood of human. Indeed, then the farming initially was people doing it to support their own family. Today, those who don't even have land are able to benefit from farmers who have land, because now there is export, there is transportation, shipping of things across boundaries, across countries. When you are sitting in Ghana now, produce, you are not producing to feed your family in a small town, but the agricultural and farming system, is very broad, where globally, everybody depends on it, intercontinental or international, or even within inter communities.
Yo, bro, SOS, take over.
Hey, opinion so the company for Kasari and go there. And I
I don't
say,
know, who will be to us, who will become who question there. And say, I'm off, say, yeah, try say, yeah, could deep one.
yo, farming, say, you call ye in chia, na ye call, said ye, timika say, ye, a Christopher, and I say, ye, GD4. Farming, nyame, abodie no. Farming your life. Farming is life. My mommy can say farming is life is in nature. In bibia we bia no. Even a farmer no. He is just a steward of the land. And so we a steward of the land now. You are like an architect, yeah, where they who try so be make the show on sano, obetima making it. And bibi bia ye no asasi subiano comes from the farming. Bibi bia and who take something from asasimu. Now adding value no, then adding value no, and the benya technology and so many things here there. In your farming there, a idea a unyame de boy, unyame de si so, or the or see a assassin so, near the yen be fruitful and multiply. And the me masha say them be free farming and no. And the hono a ma obi mfana drink asebia or your farmer dear, nese or ye. Obi a wono de nyame amono na asa nyame nhira eno na ye krom no ye de ato yitrimu anu nti ye mpese be de ye befo but se ye fa no this angle dia e be ma ye ni abre ama ni agese be kom because nyame na ye de oboy no ode ye hya ase e free ho nti media kakra metima ka me da ase
Yo, you said you're kind of that's I'm saying to say, yeah, Abraham and no DJ. Media, no. Aye, yo, it's my especially ye crew. If I do a buy your crew, you say so many times, to say the end you can. Not as a farming cry, BB, as a dream, maybe nice, BB cry, ferry bem. I'm out for as a farming cry, I say, night, I say, a ferry bisa. And I say, na, we share dignities, idea, or Ghana, near the painful room, Namana ye. And no cry, even farmers themselves no cry. No more training, more money, I did not, more kusku near dear. Many guy be ye, a yikakra, ye to tell near maybe a yikakra, so saying, only seeing papa, or Pamon, so we are what to know our farm, so uncommon, how cry. Also, we school near Juma, we take water, no, they but force call back, and son on why I didn't know, she was in common in the concert. It offer do.
Yes, sir.
The primates never first why, a bit in your tree and crop for it. You say, no, kind, a baby as say, no, yes, say, a defy you might call an share body. Who say a treacherous, said, okay, of your friends and Mr. Menu point here. Yeah, a leather belt room, a skin, even any mobile room. A primates never first a tree and crop for a moment, drink to me a bus woman who say, farming there, anyway, I say,
Yo, me da say, I'm say, on this call, may borrow one phrase to be free, Mr. Menuho. There was a time near a program where SOS and Okan and I have never forgotten. He said, and I quote, or say, let's make farming sexy.
oh, yes.
Yes.
I remember.
Indeed, making farming sexy is encouraging the young ones to know, say, farming is not a dirty work, but money hides in dirty places. Indeed, in order to get that money, you till the land, you raise the animals, you even nema farming, me manage farming where the multiple stream of incomes that comes from ABA one production away. Memfa Evan is say abe any example. Ufa abe abe no ne branches no palm fronds no. Ubetumi di aye, ubetumi di anwene kenten, ubetumi di aye small basket. Creative basket wo de be pack wankasa wo nneɛma no, you may not even need packaging boxes. Ubetumi anwene basket no yɛde hyehyɛ tomatoes ne adeɛ no, and you will benefit from the palm fronds when the palm have not even fruited, right? Now, abɛ no woyɛ no wie a waste na aka no, wo shred saa waste na, the waste becomes another thing. Ebetumi ayɛ manure, ebetumi abɛyɛ compost, ubetumi ɛde amɔkye asase na ɛbɛyɛ weed control. There are so many things. Now, the farming na ɛyɛ problem yɛ sɛ, beginning of the time na wokɔ school a woyɛ bɔne a na yɛakɔtwa adɔ de ama wo. So it brought that pain and the mark in our minds. He said, who say obi do a onim sɛ yɛ punishment. Nti ɛnɛ no, let's shy away from saa deɛ no. Na yɛnhu ne sɛ wodua aburo na aburo ne ba a wobɛnya biare. Number one, wobɛtumi atɔn bi. Sɛ aburo no wontumi ntwɛn ma ne nwo na wonni storage facility a wode bɛstore aburo no a ɛba fresh na no aburo mu no wotumi twa tɔn, right? The same aburo na wotwa no, wotwa aburo no cob no firi ho a stock na aka no edua na esi hɔ no wotumi twitwa saa dua no nyinaa dry ɛbɛyɛ hay na wakɔtɔn ama Mr. Manu a no wɔ mpɔnkye na ɔde afidi ne mmoa, right? Wobɛtumi ayɛ trade by barter. Wowɔ asase no wokɔ a wosi wɔfa mewɔ aburo stock no mede bɛbrɛ wo aburo nwura na ade afidi wɔ mmoa no wo mpɔnkye no droppings no a wopra egu no me nso mɛba abɛgye na mede akɔ fertilize masase, right? So at the end of the day, ɛnte sɛ first na wokɔfa nneɛma na bi wotwa aburo kora wonnya atɔfoɔ, ɛnɛ aburo no wotwa poultry farmers wɔ hɔ. Nti ɛwɔ farm hɔ no koraa no wotumi ɛkɔgye sika in advance. Poultry farmer wohia aburo ɛwɔ locality no wotumi ne kɔka bi koraa wɔ hɔ a ɛnyɛ physical cash no de bɛma wo, but you can take a fertilizer obetumi atɔ weedicide na wohia maduro a wode bɛ spray anaasɛ organic fertilizer a wohia anaasɛ even poultry manure from that farmer. So it is very attractive in the sense say, and they know with the help of say Chinese market, there are small machines and then you yɛmfa basa and drop to say first na near this kind brantain ubekon wa dry yɛbɛyɛ 10 feet na wabrɛ and then you was slashes. There was small farm equipments what the bow echi uto petro guma it is a moto bruno ne hand ne nsa no hold the bed door esrena wankasa wonto wabasa, right? You were tillers with the bed tillias asina funtum asasina ma asasina mu ayemre. So it is becoming more easier to farm today than it used to be in the days of our fathers and our grandfathers. And they know when you are doing it, there is so much information out there. So wunnim bibia about farming krana, you can still get information like what we are sharing today. It will give you a fair idea to know say agrek no is no more a punishment. Agrek no is no more something that is so tedious to do, but it's simple and very, very easy if only you do it the right way and you have the right information. So for me, that is where my motivation is. I see it not to be a punishment. I see it not to be tedious like my great grandfathers and my grandfathers used to do. Today is very easy to do and it's very attractive and very lucrative. To be honest with you, farming is the game changer now. And if you are not getting yourself involved, trust me, you are getting late because Sisiano yeah, one here, one count, one join the line now, yeah, you will be sorry in few years to come. and by that time it was going to cost you more to get in. May that's it.
Yo, Zamenu.
Uh, oh, okay. Yeah, bro, Augustus, oh, yeah. So also yeah, innovation solutions for a Ghanaian agriculture, no. So, me, now making about farming the best section. And I was thinking about the youth. Any amount for free the other places, no.
I'm saying, who call in and out?
Yeah, I think they know Obi tries over free Ghana. So sorry.
Uh,
Um. So what I be saying is right now, no, when it comes to a mobile based system, I use to Ghana, say mobile phone, yeah, there. We can over to me set a WhatsApp alert for the farmers. Know when it comes to the weather, any pest, and a disease outbreaks, because disease will be to me see your baby maybe central region, and I say Brunhaf area, not enriching the other regions, but you need means farmers they connected together.
mm.
So since we have these young guys now and they're amount for trading platform so it's WhatsApp no near there. If we can use the mobile apps to recommend even planting dates.
Let me know.
Okay.
Nana do
A
say,
bit
who commute and kebe boy.
okra mpo na omu ni fertilizer schedules no ne your voice based advisory system farmers omu entimi enkan ade ebetimi relate outbreaks actually omu. Another one and I'm who was digital marketplace for produce no na okano. You need set prices my your produces no and one. So you're centralizing on platforms so says any amount for Ubia to go the China for a platform reference.
Oh,
Alibaba.
Alibaba.
No.
Timo.
TikTok.
TikTok.
Hey, right now, no. Say if you be able to Ghana, I need to say they have WhatsApp and also more TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, farmers no. Can we use that platform to set up a price transparency? It's Obi say a bro price could be at 400. I don't know more than 1,000. Then we can I say who TikTok they say 400. You see, it's about force on my market So government share price in my area. I share price in my area. Oh, another one I was thinking about was an AI pest and disease detection. I can take a picture of let me take a picture with my Google picture, Google photo. Let me try plant here. Let me say it's me plant in the and in the history near there. Okay, the same thing here. Diagnose diseases. Diseases now see what farm who take a picture now. They mad this AI chatbots near there. It can give you a bit track more treatment tips. So say I'm one crown or I look at picture like me a bit more scenario things that might be causing this and tips how to be treated our name man. And I didn't put on this actual I demand the actual I besides talking about certainly also need a cold storm solar powered cold system cold storage for do we have a place? Even ground say each farmer to me to a solar system to be finally here. Can we have a community code rumor? You bet me a cat cost farmers some of them nam a beba ye near man say and no pet. You bet my tomatoes, you bet my crops are a bar. After the season, it mango. The season, it PBR. I feel we beam. So, solar powered system, maybe our warehouse. So instead of just thinking about warehouse, no, do we think about because there will be any coast on say, still the fish side of no term animal now. But do we get into our farmers no more bush on say who produce no yam near the trim of a we are be. So. But innovations when you know be free. The young guys now modern tools no more no. They attach farmers no because the farmers no be brain literate no bit me ya. The youth no at the end be attracted sexy be man are getting into this farming now almost be more innovative about the things that a person they can't farming on the and you so be no dream about export because who do price transparency don't mean control price obi a person dey name no carbon tin no konye sika kese so that so these are some of the things and I can go back to smart cooperative system your waste management say it the fertilizer how do you come by compost? It's very simple. Other than amafo jai omu they nobody nam street mu because omu need ideas about how you hear but you won't be any part any say yes at the same time the name na consumer building block no as a nipa. Are we getting the healthy one? I need the MI system. How are they now? Your system, you imported chicken, any near corn. I recently I had say imported corn about Ghana. How? So all these things are near things that also no kumuno, and just the but again you bet me a share the account they be attracted the young youth to get into the agri because it comes with maybe Texas material saying Kobe farmer because they have the machines, they have the silos, they have so many things at their farm and with the operate these type of farms. So Mr. Kakra, I started with Hanono, but we have a if they also are building any the office a near my youth, eventually they are Kahua, eventually they are building this community a bigger boy in a boy crew.
That's it. So when you say as echo no more beba. Your friend is saying Ubuntu ana but we farmer na Bismarck nana.
Okay.
Kofi, we a farmer.
Okay. Good evening. Yes. Good evening. If I'm sure, are you guys able to hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good evening once again. My name is Kofi Pages. I'm from TikTok. Okay. 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 Near country. Okay. Me Kofi Pages. Metichi, me pacho.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay. Medini. Moti me kanye because about neko.
There be a tone kapa. Okay.
Maybe I'm Kofi Pages from TikTok. Yes.
Kofi, you're breaking up. You're breaking up, unless it's just me.
No, breaky. Yo, SOS. At this point, I'm saying, can be big a crack. Na kiama Gaston sa can't deɛ wayɛ deɛ ɔbuildi a wɔyɛ ne ade na sɛdeɛ ɛka no na no Mr. Dune Mr. Manu ne nyinaa ne ahwɛ kakra yɛ so bɛtumi de aka ho aba nti no ka biribi kyerɛ kakra about whatever is happening in farming.
I think say they know Casanaba, so we're gonna
Waba or commute or sa
was I to know by okay. Well,
on my side is why I keep on asking
yeah, we can enter here.
I enter here in terms of a baby na fee.
Yeah, or because what be YouTube and I also a stream yard a line and they also close to one of them.
Also close to YouTube.
So the other so be lower YouTube na call less as volume 0 volume na what you so stream yard yes na that's why 1 or 2 a intra.
Okay.
Well, Ghana your problem. And you Rebecca just say any problem no person on Becca no correct. Your problem about farming is your perception about 90% of Ghanaians. Your perception about farming is still on the olden days. The way you farming. Another 10% and also so any opportunity acting maybe I say because 5% etu kwine 5% etie the obi e catcher no and will share so the or started and I said you who no YouTube and I say be a newspapers and I say be a what tin or radio FM so okay I didn't think I make us the same way until say perception about farming no because they say we are say you see a cassava AI. Oh, everything is moving fast. Even auto phone after 6 months, also we update. Because every day update. And nona ye ni pano ye day. Ye keep renovating. Ye need your home. Ye antisa sebia some anoma ebona oye the same run oye from the beginning Even can in the olden days you see down a different way. And you see down different way. And every day biano you the new aiba. And to say ye gastos. Se ube timi a me pacho ni diemo. Create something a betimi aya day. I create a different perception for the 80% of Ghanaians and that's 90%, In that way, Ebema di also ye biano afro if we say perception and also didn't catch change. Dia kabiano will be the price. Because enuntina almost again yes good TikTok because TikTok idea you light it said the world disco and then sometimes nyen na wutie name of light na etwitwa wani so say no ena dey attract more and san enyom no kra no why dey we receive the message na dey eba no ti kakra metima kan no moma change the perception through your app one engineer nti wa be hu ade abetimi nti say bia wo creativity abetimi aye so much attractive and I say innovative way ebetimi a change nipa no wo ye farm kwa na onwene the hardest type a part na also so ya no pa na okohwe na afuo mu na oye bosuo ni nema no nti kakra metimi de ama wo kakra ho na yetie o medase.
All right, em say Ubuntu watimi asa ba bia hwe kepese yepese hu farmers on the ground so ti kasa na menti say
okay. Afidia, is it clear?
Yes, clear.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Send an American media coffee pages. Germany na medimi juma, but currently in Ghana. May study farmers, their problems, what's happening on ground in real life, and me myself and with Augustus, we have put into some projects. even we are working on some farm to really feel what is happening on ground, like what farmers are going through. So the name Ubuntu Growers Alliance is a
But
farmers community.
what's out to tree? They are trying to catch you. Why?
Okay, sorry. Um,
Yeah.
Ubuntu Growers Alliance a community a organization a yɛate a yɛde ɛka akuafoɔ nyinaa abom na yɛhunu sɛ weitumi dua aburo dodoɔ sei, weitumi dua bankye dodoɔ sei, weitumi dua mako dodoɔ sei, gyeene dodoɔ sei ɛwɔ afe nim na yɛtumi aka ne nyinaa aboa ano na yɛhunu sɛ mpo aban so cool te sɛ free SHS foɔ ne hia aburo a yɛbɛhwɛ na yɛtumi adeliver dodoɔ a wɔbɛhia ɛde ama wɔn. Sɛ bi a ɔfin so senior high, armed forces senior high, KTI ɛna wɔbɛhia a ne yɛn ne wɔn akɔ nhyehyɛeɛ na yɛyɛ de aduaba na ɛde ama wɔn. Ɛfiri sɛ yɛwɔ ground yi deɛ mahu yɛ sɛ farmers dua aduaba no wie a na afei ne tɔ no aba abɛyɛ den. Na yɛwɔ middleman a wɔhyɛ kuani no ne mɛka no sɛ consumer no ntɛm. Nti yɛ a na abere biara na ɛma adeɛ no koraa no ɔmo egu adeɛ no anim ase. Ɔmo devalue adeɛ no sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a ɔmo no bɛtɔ ne fofofo na ɔmo nso akɔ akɔkyɛm ade ɔmo percentage bi akɔto so akɔ akɔtɔn. Nti saa ɔhaw no nyinaa ne sɛ bi a delivery wɔatwa aduaba no koraa wie wofa afiri A ɛde akɔ B ɛtumi akɔ akɔduru market anaasɛ consumer no ɛyɛ ɔhaw. Ɛna afei nso nnuaba no koraa mpo no a yɛdua ɛwɔ yɛ kurom ha no ɛsiane sɛ yɛmfa buo ne anidie ma kuayɔ wɔ ha nti no ama nipa na dodoɔ na ayi su sɛbi ennubɔne ɛna ɛde yɛ kua adwuma ɛno nso so ɛbɛtumi atu yɛn nnuaba ɛne yɛn nnɔbaeɛ ase. Ɛno nti na Ubuntu Growers Alliance yɛtumi atu asaba back sɛ yɛkɔɔ sɛ yɛkɔbɔ braba te asaba yɛn nkyi yɛbɛka yɛn ho abom ne aka kua adwuma yɛ abom ne atumi ayɛ ne yie atransport ne yie ne atɔn ne yie ama so aba mfasoɔ na kuani anya anigyeɛ ɛde ayɛ ne kua adwuma. Nti sɛ mubusa me a Kofi, I'm a little bit into tech, more tech mu kakra. For now my grounds a farmer and me saw media and so as Kofi pages on TikTok too. So this is me, this is what I am here. So with Augustine and a share link in the to join say nearby yebe so be bia most go through now ye bet me can boom near to me are connected together as farmers and push Ghana's agriculture from agriculture to agric business. This is why I'm here. Thank you.
Your coffee tonight say you can say or ground we maybe some question be what has to see.
Yes.
Or ground into day to day, right? Day to day as a farmer, no. What is the biggest issue and a challenge I will face day to day?
Sorry to ask, but in terms of what?
Because
it's a lot of challenges in Ghana's agriculture.
Yes, so will be our sorry day to day, dear now we a farmer, and be our sorry quite fool. Say now make a statement be crab say I'm out for crab because he for boomer the crops near the crowd, the Adriano, so many things. It's one of the now be kafa day to day. Say a dear challenges pan out your family.
Okay.
Now your
okay, and prem challenges pa farmers ekomu yese mede me ho etoto mfa to ho a enipa no bi nti ase se mete Germany na ma baga na kora se me ba be eku adwuma. Enti one of the challenges ni bi ni say me ne mia me ho nipa no kora be deali ama ma hu se da bi kuayo ne nya adefo bi na emom ade papa e wo se ho ahoa no. What you say? Ansa na me daily activities say bia ye kodua ade enso a challenges ni bi say bia uhia obi krampo ama na ba be so mu ama wadua ade no problem. Nti toda na bia obehia mechanized. By mechanized no one person cannot be able to pull all these mechanized tools so betimi in our benefit. Nti having it from say bia or renting it from obi to have it on your field, to do your work, difficult. So it's still a whole lot of challenges anyway in farming in daily based on say be our transport here and I say product in the say say now here from A to B and I say be so I watch we cry now per se to maybe I assumed let's say budget and I say price I would a year what the crowd being born ni nyina kwa challenge so daily no your challenge on transport your challenge on employer will be our fan juma and as yes also a challenge for the water no and then the middleman no. So we
Yo,
say day to day challenges are
okay.
these are some of the challenges I made from.
Okay, because I'm say what pricing no, be a idea, Mr. Menu can say, and I will say I'm for cream mu ade no. Say I'm more aggressive with Germany no abano, and also yeah, idea now say SOS cano. That's to say oh baby had the fan. Those are the problems. So person who can't dear why I don't know what building no anyway no. Pacho catch a Letitia remember Mr. Mr.
Bismarck.
Wiko. Mr. Azarico. Okay. Yo, catch your friend saying, Letitia say, oh, this one the mic no yen a answer. Yes, I mean to me for name. What's in the mic no it's not connected. It's Letitia what thing can mic and it's not connected. Yo, T mini kuba Bismarck na kasa na so one abista. Abista dan so me chiao. You remember also?
Yeah, I think that so far will be all panel, so I contributed a whole lot. Mr. Manu went a little broader in terms of all the problems, And I think that in order for us to solve these problems, it's said Mr. SOS Kasa a while back, I said it's a big pie. Oh, you can't eat the whole pie or chew the whole pie at one time. You have to break it up. Now, some people will focus on certain aspects and others will focus on different aspects. To see what we have so far, and we want to see, day to day, and now, if we say the most costly in terms of time, and I say information, data, if we say, this information at this point in time, in terms of when you're planting or during the harvest season, just that I want to know these different types of issues. So we can build it into workflows, into basically.
Yeah, but for the meantime, no, DNA we can build. DNA what build it? DNA.
Oh yeah. So inventory management. So you can say what do you know what harvest it into one side or harvesting and no man a brona o dua a brono baako bia no obɛkan ni nyina no obogu system ni mu emfa ne sɛ o ton bia ma obi a o ton mo mpakro no so a system no be deduct say okay brono each one bia no it costs you it costs you 2 cities. Right, let's say it costs you 2 cities to plant it, just as an example, and maybe Alberton 5 cities are. So every cell beyond the system will calculate what your profit margin is. You can say the way our OBCSC or farm, no, you can say or let's say we have different types of farming. Maybe a bro, this area, this location. Our system allow you to be able to create the virtual environment. So if I say or storage, you can create a location for storage. And I will be for a certain type of people, but basically location management, the stock management or inventory management, your profit margin, and also the ability to be able to sell to anyone and accept your mobile payments, or say you want to do banking or anything like that. Now, those are currently what we have right now.
Okay, that sell side. Let me say when the sell no send up platform be when you connect to send it to you.
Yeah. So Ceciano, we're looking at two different approach. So the first one would be ABM fan say Pakwana Bao Farm and I will Tomano. You use our your mobile app, and I say your POS, and you'll basically be able to sell it to the person. But then also we have the marketplace, which is basically, Ubia Bitman listed Monoma, across the country, and basically be able to sell to anyone within the country. And those are the two different ways that you say about Monoma.
Okay. All right. Mr. Mendes, what the idea now?
So basically, what side of honor inventory management, digital marketplace,
Yes.
and why say.
Yes.
But I think you can do more. But
I mean, say
the unit is built on so many. I'm saying two. What picking is to say.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, what I did was that basically we built a foundation, and that foundation, is going to allow us to be able to build so many different solutions on top of it. But for now, and as it stands, our focus has primarily been on just the management of your inventory and the selling, because I think that in talking to different types of people that are into farming, the conclusion was sales was the biggest pain point. And I think that for now, on a hot year focus, but there's so many other things that we can do. We just need to understand and know what is the pain point, and the move free set and care the bar it being introduced into the system.
Okay. My question is, with what you are saying, does it come with the cost? And if there is, how much? And
Yeah, definitely it comes with a cost. So for us, we are a SaaS platform, basically software as a service. And the idea is that, so if you are a farmer, we want you to focus on your farming, right, and not get distracted or intimidated by technology. And every month to month, year to year, we will take care of all the technology that you need for a small subscription fee. And currently, right now it depends. So if it's just one farmer, you're looking at about anywhere around 250 Ghana cedis a month. But if it's let's say if it's an association of farmers, then I think so we can kind of negotiate on how do we reduce that price, and that kind of things.
okay.
Yeah. And then in terms of the marketplace media, basically, so we're going to be doing the heavy lifting on the tech side and also on the online aspect. So we have a mobile app, right, that we put you on. We do the marketing, and the idea is to open up the market. Somebody in Techiman should be able to buy from somebody from Kumasi, or somebody from Accra should be able to buy from somebody in Tema, right? Without the hassle of, say, you have to know the person or any of these things. It's almost like so you're here in the US, and it's almost like going on Amazon or Alibaba to find something that you need, and then you find who has it, you order it, and we kind of help out with the logistics of things as well.
So they have a Tonaton Ghana, right? And other, I think I forgot the other one, G something, whatever it is.
Jumia.
Yeah. So I see me mato moringa seeds from there. But I mean, posted at your home that. But me buying from there, no, it didn't cost me anything. I guess they have the guy's number there. I just contacted him and I showed him where I want to deliver seed and he took the seed over there and I tried the mobile money. Meaning how he got on that platform, but me the buyer, and I didn't pay anything. So more competition, like I say maybe there's a low key competition, but I'm just trying to say more competition on just the mo pesa mo yɛ no with farmers with other platforms amount for kokoto nema. Do you guys have a competition?
I mean, I think, oh yeah, for sure. Tonotong Sade, I discovered them like 10 years ago, when they're in their early stages, bro. But right now, I think that Ghana, Jumia's business model is definitely different than what we're looking to do. So Jumia doesn't sell POS systems and those type of things to stores. But for us, we unless I'm wrong. If I say anything and I'm incorrect, please correct me. But Tonoton is more like classified platform, right? It's not. So our idea is to be more of kind of in the middle of between Amazon and Alibaba, right? And so somebody can come on our platform and find a farmer and buy wholesale, whereas somebody else can come on there and buy if the farmer wants to, right? We're giving you the flexibility and the tools to be able to sell and run your business as you want, right? And see, if I just say, oh, a farmer, I'll bet my say, okay, yeah, one item, cry now, if a farmer, we also back so yeah, I just auto 100. We are basically giving our focus is to give you the tools to make the decision on how you want to run your business. So I think that for us, we're not looking at just the consumer side only, right? But we want to ensure that on your operational side, where can we help you to become more efficient? Yeah, so I think that that's probably what's going to really set us apart from the existing platforms. Is that I mean, of course, the end product, or the end consumer, internet, everything that we're doing. But I think that sometimes, from the farm or from the business owner to the consumer, this is where we want to understand the gaps, so we can help out. And in turn, and it's about why my platform not yet much better, right? We'll be able to serve our customers much better without all the hassle.
Okay, I think that okay, let me put this way. I will be very straightforward and very blunt. So at some point I'm speaking as a farmer, and some point I will be giving my opinion on how to shape things and make it work, right?
Yeah.
So whichever way it comes, bear with me. Maybe a straight shooter. I don't miss words. Yeah. The 250 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, that one is too expensive. You wouldn't get a lot of farmers in Ghana to sign on to it. Subscription for 250 every month. Let's say a farmer who have like something like 2-3 acres. Their output to subscribe to something monthly, and that monthly subscription, is it only when they have things, or monthly subscription throughout the year? Because most of the farmers depend on nature. They don't have irrigation. They don't do dry season farming. Once the rains are over, it's done. Once they harvest their corn, they are done. Do they still continue to pay the subscription or not? You have competition. Yewo Gigi woho, yewo Tonaton woho, and then at Ansana, what these wicked and dangerous middlemen who I hate to the core.
Bro,
all these people becomes, and all these things I'm saying becomes impediment, right?
Yeah.
Now, how do we get around this obstacle? I'll give you my suggestion. Let the burden be on the one buying, right? So give the farmer free access to list. Now, when they list and the thing is purchased through your app, you charge a certain fee, like commission, on the sale. When a farmer is making sale and they are paying you commission, they don't care. But he said, yes, sir. Oh, Kasa, say, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that there's two sides to our business. The
Okay.
first side that I'm talking about with the subscription is for using the POS system, right, at your place of business,
Okay.
right? And then we have the marketplace side where that one is the commission based only. And I just want to clarify that. But also to your question about are farmers going to pay, off season and things like that? I think so that's a good question. We've discussed it internally, and I mean, to me, it wouldn't make sense for them to pay when they're not using the platform, right? And
Okay.
I mean, but I'm interested to hear how you think it should work from a
Yeah.
farmer's perspective.
Okay. So your commission, the commission base is based on which me my commission rate,
I think so. Right now, we're looking at maybe 5%. Nothing too crazy, but yeah.
5%. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this is what I would think it will work on from a farmer perspective. Now, when you have a platform where I list and every sale I make on your platform, you charge me a commission. And no, as and when I have the produce, and also how frequent I get customers to buy my produce will get me to push more to your platform. And also, when him say Ghana, Adia Bakwe yard a year a juma very effective by a word of mouth referral. And farmers are very good at that. When they know, say, or then way by the produce by our platforms on your toy. Oh, na a hono omoto ni ye. Oh, omoto me platform no krano, mambre nipa no ba me ho me chro yo no ane buy or no ane beto ne niema. Mitua commission the transportation kramen tuya commission ebia one bag bia no mitua 5 Ghana or one bag bia say something like that. The fellow farmers the next year will be looking for you. So free listing, charge a commission, and draw a lot of traffic. Now, when the traffic comes to your platform, any other additional product you have, once the farmer have trusted your platform, now you can introduce so many other things because you already have them, right? You don't me 250 as a example, no, as a smallholder farmer, it will shy a lot of people away. A lot of them will fall through the cracks. You will not get them. But when you make it free listing with commission, into what the other fan is say, this is your 5% commission, right? The lister or no your farmer, charge the farmer 2%, charge the buyer 3%. The same product, you've made your 5%, right? At a lower rate, where you are getting everybody committed. Right? And I say whatever rate you decide on, split it, but don't let the farmer pay more than the one who is going to sell the produce, because they are buying to go sell at a higher price, right? Until you let the farmer, once you cushion the farmer and the farmer knows you have their back, the trust level is high, their loyalty is guaranteed, and then referral is also guaranteed. Get one farmer, you treat them well, and then you trust me, you are very glued with them and their associates and their friends. So this is the little I can see on that side. As to POS, any Nasifo, that one I don't have much information into it. I can look into how that works in Ghana with time, and then maybe say and then we will be meeting. So whatever suggestion I have on those, I can come up with it. And no Ghana no mostly nipano dodwana no okita or ni momo number that into your back say first send me momo so, because a lot of people don't trust any other thing than what they have used before. So intino and no crano your POS system no, you will be introducing it little by little. Why, as you build your trust with them, now you introduce them to this POS system where a new add-on Awadeba. Now you let them try it, how fast that will be, depending on the career now. Into who say no, you're fast, and maybe an commission or fees now is lesser than a momo transfer. I won't say obia pe adia airful. Obia no, when there are two things, you weigh them and check the cheaper one. And unti and they would the name of America had the Ghana, a big Guhayan to the catchers and the boy because the cheap one be free China. So so this is how, for me, if you are asking me as a farmer and also as an advisor, this is how I will tell you to channel this thing, because you need to get a solid foundation. Now you start rolling on little by little things that you have that will cushion them. And trust me, working in Ghana with farmers and even with Ghanaians, once they start enjoying your produce or your product, they will suggest what they need to you. Suggestions, beba. Oh, and the way can one, and you say now you having that tech background, you can be tweaking things as you move on. In Tiafe, Adena be tailored to the ground, to the people. Now they are used to it because their friends are using it. Momo ni adeɛ baeɛ no na amanfoɔ dwen sɛ o phone yera o sika na yera wo phone so nti ɔmfa ne sika kora nkɔto ne phone so these were I'm telling you from fact, these were things that people were thinking. Say na me mobile phone ne yera na me sika nso ayera, because when him say phone no sika ne da phone na ekita no so. It takes a little while for people to get used to some of these things. No binim say ni sika da bank na bank dan ne share sika ne da bank dan no mu ahye. These are some perceptions, and so you need to have a way of rewiring them. And I want say programming also. Unlearning and relearning has to take place, and it takes time. In order not to hijack this whole thing, I think I will take a pause here.
Okay. So maybe I can grab me on and say, I think that come channel more energy, digital marketplace, for the produce now. Now, inventory management, we'll be introducing it later, because when you trust of the farmers, who say, I say it me, solely for farmers, any marketing, lift heavy or what. Because when it comes to say Gigi, Tonaton, the other platforms, also almost any be brea frafra, and yet solely for specific set for farmers. It is when you call farmers, maybe corn, cassava, whatever. Now a farm produce new products, new animals, no sani manu more now man for who say, oh, I had the easy say umbe advertise on nema ma odo nema to a turn intentive na when you also as mube build the ground and mube build the audience, because when I look at inventory management, any pana no be na or a broken or once in a while, or a brewer or no a baking crown open in Tamadia Gunubotomako. And then I'll be never kind. It'll be at 10 bucks be and 100 bucks be no. Then I mean we don't remember back free my me you know how you comfort, but so when you say I had the name of 200 ton. The ton name I may prepare onion, me call site honor me who regions na baby we will stock of onions or how say I make me connect to do the more lifting on the marketplace side now. A bit gaining traction. I'm a farmer's not the then the inventory because inventory there. Obi no okofa really confirming import free same crab. Although I'm fan of they are not so much into the management of the inventory and Ushe also so a nipa say fan omuwo info yes so neighbor to no so high. So be so tia you know, say maybe say be me wo. Say idea would draw be me wo maybe and more be say 50,000. That is when Sani ma will be here me. But now me wo me early hundreds no. You know, and even moreover, crowns, you know, there are apps that my download were you free. It be the tracking me more for more up to 500. If you went with that thing, will be free. Maybe I know free subscription. So be I me more than 1,000 and more, and I may your BB, you know, for the year. So coming to inventory management, you know, may I think there's a woman when you walk. Digital marketplace for produce ne animals ne animal ne mana enube bo mama makomanim faster na ma for asomaji mu ansana mo the other ones no be kan ho mo de aka ho so kakra me ono no
yo bro SOS on kasa crowd say na na dise ne dance so be kasa ba SOS kasa wie na afei used the question bit to her and MC bit here no quick answer. Was it Gastos target audience near the for the app ordinary as commercial farmers?
Yeah, I think so for us in there, we're looking at farmers in general, but the more we get deeper and have these type of discussions, it will kind of show us which direction we should go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yo. And so be kind of.
Oh, say me mpanimfo akasa wie. Say de me mpanimfo akasa wie no Mr. Gasos ni de ofre me enkomo edi ye no na odi nkan sha say kan nti on take it from the angle Mr. Ejedu and Mr. Manu aka no na on put into the pie na me ne kan ye no ebe man the right idea.
I said the only kind of antibio na the person over share na
Which makawa
we the quality question yes TV
we are say we na sumeti ye de na wi e ka se ya baje de na ka ne de wono de akwaya de masa adwudwamu ha ne nyina ntie bi
okay ye kro mu na situation e wo ho no one here obeka say what ni nyina se wonti ya say because political aspect nso so asa aba be mana ye west say mpache mami chechire mu enra kosuafo a omoton kosua o market eton kosua no sister Ghana meanwhile no wakwa far from farm gate ho 35 Ghana. Now you see the difference, you know.
Mr. Dunkrofo no so mpe wasem.
Enti adenti na me chire say na me say ye problem no e pie. Every angle be better could be no. On focus to the end. Then after say what drew baby no level be no ye betimi asa transcending combo ofri okọ na fe na wo de wo de bi ka ho. It said the why snowball pepe. One shall see no bobo no. But the time goes on, it will tend to be a little big. In the echo, far every angle. Because pa in the horn, Oka say, oh, covering na Ubekata na the akana can be important and then can be to my bomb shas, you know. Na we eat a fina well, Kakra, meet me a canon.
Based on when I make catches say, say. So a digital marketplace and I say produce from all 16 regions. Now platform no farmers na still produce directly to the buyers no but at the same time no obenya price a transparency app be show daily market prices nationwide. This is where I will try to eliminate middlemen. So because me some idea menu who say idea we could create yet on 35 or her it be a cost 37 or her it be a cost 39 or her. So I know say within some range, Now obi be jira no catch him say already 65. Now me will prove to show the person say and I say me call maybe I'm a platform leading so I say share me platform I made me name to work no. From nationwide, from top to bottom, baby I be east to west, you know. Because when ye pemu say abua farmers no because you need government or stabilize price no for farmers oh you chrome. So you obi to say mo say na north and west who clients all across Ghana now what you price you say tomatoes a be a bottle and as a box no you see. Let me who's the price range, you know, maybe between 40 to 45 cities across Ghana. Or maybe the 50 and also be the 60. You bet me I can say no. Price gouging. Yeah, don't feel. Now if you una control senior amount for them, that is when yeah very relevant. Then we'll be able to cut the middleman. So that is where I'm assuming who say so many clients around the world now check your price no buy then it will be very for the farmers and eventually
the okay e bet you for so one farmer price no be yi pa say
It's a price control.
yeah
so yeah
On say price transparency, right?
yeah
Transparency and pricing is what controls the market.
the market
When there is this price hype and in the where individuals control how much they charge or here when no wabo Ghana near no price tag be ambo inti aburo no ba ye hwe wotintin ne wo ka wotim ne abo wo aye de se wo to ade wo Accra Kumasi road ye hwe ka wo drive ne de abo wo but say if there is a platform na platform no will be relevant in the sense obi Bono East for a post to omo price right Bono West a post to Techiman a post to Okon Kransa omo de ba ebi free tumu ebi free wale boko axim Kofodia himfa intino ofo abura you can averagely tell say oh now no okra no to me send the alert to customers eye omo ewo o marketplace one omo ye buyers no nti wo buyer list no now what send the ammo say oh now this week and I said this from Abia Monday now we are alert na we see over the weekend no bro ewo Bono East the price and I drop from Abia 45 to 40 tamale I drop from maybe a 40 to 38 I drop from into unso betimi yes alert no to keep your people active on your platform for them to buy because one the more they buy the more commission you get and the more the farmers are also selling and then the more your platform becomes relevant now you become a go-to place when you pan the alert na to or yeah was set alert every Monday biano price alert goes out so we know say even in Kusia Domain is the cheapest on the market right now it is going for ABA 28 big size medium 25 small 20 oba Accra say inti no de oti Accra no enim say ofa ne car no kwa akopem Kusia ma menko Domain kro ebia hono wa okay ne ma mensi Koforidua because Koforidua de no ebia 25 Domain kro ye ebia 20 me hwe 5 na transportation wise no ma mento Koforidua na me fa nkwa Accra na menje me profit so it will balance out and then with the farmers some farmers will decide say ubetimi aye option am farmer ne say okay obi to quantity say what will be your bargaining price so what you say inti anu nyina na be ba wo price your friend is saying alert num say now if you go to the Bono East farmers are saying if you buy 50 bags or more they will reduce it to this amount. Into transparency no or kwa ukita nisika into onim se me do hon kwa dia platform ninti no I will get it at this price. Enya fe ne di bi koka ho. And or kwa they are going to a targeted farmer who is also on the platform. So this transparency, trust me, if these things whatever we are saying here is put to practice, this is the beginning of the transformational era in terms of pricing. Because the last time I buy a year pricing, a year first, I know already budget. And budget no muno, what is a tomatoes, tin tomatoes, small can, 2 Ghana, small way, 50 pesos, and then a new hobby, and then a GDP numbers, and then one PDP, one numbers, and the Abubon one, and then tomatoes in Yaduania, dear, you said any pricing. Inti, okwa, my men of the ope, and or the ball. Business will be a cotton 35 or only 60. Unifika because driver and sokoto fuel no or no driver no price or pen or DG. So all these things we can do it. Transportation is my field, logistic transportation is my field, and I say it all the time. I coach in Ghana, and if there is things that I have in mind, say revolutionary the transport system and logistic transportation in Ghana, no, we need it, and it has to be radical. The same thing applies to what you guys have started, which for me, I think say with the experience we have, the knowledge we have, when we come together and put heads together, we will be able to get somewhere. If for nothing at all, let's open some transparency somewhere in pricing and get everybody along and collapse this racketeering and all these criminals now almost as middle people and people that are pricing according to how you look and where you come from. To be honest, so,
we are burger, California burger, wala ni me evangelio.
Easy. Easy.
Yeah. Me bese me train me brother Augustine pacho over to me me pacho ba within sorry
Friend gas.
Me pacho me address the situation way within me we are no ma me answer. Solution, sorry. This year obia odo ebro bia no ensesi form. They were expecting say enka August a bro price be call July, August a bro price be drew by 1,000 to as usual. Up to now a bro price and 300.
Hey, the difference this one.
It be baby quite 260. Okay. At the same time, a bro free outside about country.
Hey.
Enti who person develop such a app a DA and a bit in my year.
But so Bibisa, so my question would be, sir, Adiana my price near so low. Is it because of supply no doors no door? And I said, I mean, I don't understand.
The problem, no, number one is greed. Number one, greed. Because on say I na say nipa ni bibre tiri mu say price ne be cost yen tom fangu ho. We don't want to sell. And farmers no do ona no or train say yesi abro dada na ne bo edin. Nti abro no foforo ne ba on ton. They hoard hoarding. And more now will hoarding no. They also ekita marketing strategy no will sell. They will push it to the market. Now when people have a lot of things they need and they get a lot of things they need, there will be no shortage in the system. Now, the reason behind amount for now of import is because they cannot get the volumes and the numbers they want together. It's me a poultry farmer, me here 1,000 bags if you every 6 months. right? Now, sa 1,000 bags, no. Ye ni farmers are omutumi obetumi supply me sa 1,000 bags, no. Sa 1,000 bags na farmer no ete hwa ono sisi a eye 300 Ghana no. Sa farmer no no ton 300 Ghana no or just 5 bags. Onipo obetumi supply me aburo no eye the middleman. The middleman is buying it at 300 and want to tell me say opeso ton me 700. Inti se me calculate say me call Malaysia. Na me to Malaysia corn no, together with shipment and transportation to my farm. Nani nyina na beba be cost me ebia 400. Why do I have to buy from a middleman at 700 when I can get this thing shipped from another country to me at a price of 400? Meanwhile, sa 400 nanka farmer no kura nyaya anko obeji. But the farmer is not getting because the farmer don't have access to me, the poultry farmer. And I don't also know where the corn is. I have to be shoveling around. And Nuntina, this platform Awokano, this your platform is important because now the farmer will be able to know, say, there are corn here, and obetumi kra contact the owner of the platform and say, me per a 1,000 bags, and here now here be. Now you can coordinate these numbers, maybe in one region. No watch then say, Ibi waha. Within a Techiman, within a 500 say 50 kilometers square no radius, no, we can coordinate and get you this 1,000 bags you want at this price, right? This is where this discussion we are having is important because number one, people are greedy and they want to, especially the middlemen, they are causing the problem for the farmers. Trust me, farmer bi wo hɔ a saa 300 eburi o ma no 260 kura no na buro ni nyina de be ma wo. But middlemen no akwa shem enti they are not getting it. Recently, so we Asante Achem video ya na go viral tomatoes na. The whole box of tomato was 500 Ghana. But konkranato tomato 500 Ghana. What the one sa kukrumuti no nkwa na be peja bag no, it will be still light. And do polythene bag ma. But the whole box was 500 Ghana from Asante Achem, which is not far from Accra. So these things are the problem. The post-harvest losses we encounter in Ghana, majority of them is not because of ROSO. Some of them is because of greed. And some of them is because of these so-called middle market people now, almost same thing, because kuyanina nuna beno or tong or pubiato. Mame no to abeno kokoma farm a palm a male no or no koye no or the low price there. But oko mela no hona or kokachre mela ne say price na or no to bush as 50 Ghana per plastic bag no or no cotton ma the mela no say a year abia 100 Ghana or no cotton 50 a 100% profit and ope inti or corner say kuani no sunim say abe one ton ama na abe ne bepro oba na abe ne to apora no wasan ate price no so the problem is so much intertwined that if you are not involved in these day-to-day activities, you may not understand it. It's very complex, and I think said now of a man who can we know. Let's focus on the marketing. Let's focus on these things we are talking about. Once we get this open pricing, trust me, the traffic will be very massive because now your blue be our covers. Now we have people that can go into those places. I think that this is a child's question. No, besides number one thing is greed and price hype. My enemy number one for no middlemen. No, those ones I don't even want to hear about them.
But so I don't see it. I don't see it that way though. I don't see it so much as greed, sir. To akụkọ be there na onim ne so mfa so a se me sika me pe bia na me de be ma na me so ona esombo ma o ma me ne ensombo ma me enti I say odi wagudi akọ market e be price in the penny de be ma o who himself farmer okay. Me spend this case na me de prepare me land na me de dua is a case na me boy na ansa na me nya one bag e be e cost me 150. And for so saying na wo pay. Anti I'll be ma 300.
Mr. Manu, who do you say? To say the okay, I've been one ton a pro. And that's a body.
And until the yes, ya tre and you might be brave. Say your processes the different ways. Ubeti store will not buy no. It doesn't have to be say also channel time a bit dry pet. Ubeti me trying fresh. No at all time omo we bro, o person no bro we no. Ubeti me at all. Omo person okay, wo farmer na nkasa no. What could poultry farmers no any of coordinate say ubetime mama bro without the middleman. Oh, why you lazy?
Yeah, laziness
in the mind, you know.
Laziness in there number one.
What to a crash or no per se? Obi no fa can free chrome no metal bro no price I will pay. Well, bra when you just mad because what do? Maybe a bit idea to your crew man you will go that a quite intimate be now namusuno. So we're lazy in the mind they are obiabe foul send your pay. You know, as send your kumas make me say obetimi akọ farmers home and want to obi omon punch 800,000. Oba me farmer yes aram de be ma because minim dia akoma buonim and minim how na market me hu. It that not because ukoto obi wa 800 and 1,000, you know. Oba me farmer na me dia ma 1,000. No, make I just be it's worth 200 2,000 or 2,500. Minim feed am de man no. Minim how me grumu na che. Minim say na abo an na minim value mame. And yet okay. And another one says that farmers no and I make an education also. You desperate say you harvesting the was here upon the best say.
Yeah.
And then would do sa level no. And until I begin na me topic na say na me feel say about innovation till na me can never be bria have farmers no. But those things are there. It will answer now be rad you say me kwa akoya de obi enu odo ya o ka say me kwa akodro akoboka profit nti na okomu it there now be ya o de be protecting who also be nya profit ni bi than say obi ti be no afa ka ba say o to we bro no at this level nti na wada ne ama no o do mfa so nyina ne obra wa bring nyina ama no that be it will farmers no was also educated in the way anymore. When it comes to price transparency, now kind of say to eliminate the middleman. But at this stage, middleman on here boni biaye. Me so who say that be say ebia makola and I say mako komasi jum. E bro ni wa man for pay bro. Me ma fa ka ba wo kurase. Abe fe bro no. E na me dey ba Kumasi Juma na se makolawa. Ope se me de ma price and ka me de be ma farmer no. Na de me room enim go sura na. David because fasunti ni diga. It me ba ho no. Ma me chimu sa na me chi obro no. Me be bargain ye. E na wo price I feel say obro no de be ma me no. E na me no negotiate na de ma me. Na no se me come me bo ka o. Se me wie ye o. And found because scanner me the man when it home and I would do me told my point to mount now could teacher now 5,000 cities. I don't know say me and yet because we acquire a restaurant why you would be and when you seek a free move it you buy and also me who send you to amount. We have to educate the middlemen. They haven't done anything. At this stage, they can say, a viewpoint, mommy say, or some middleman more. No, so me see storage, let me see cold store, let me see Sunday, my name, I know me and they say, no, baby, I'll come and buy it from you and store it. At the meantime, then I'll go and sell it and make more money. American, yes, I need it. And then iPhone, yeah, they just.
I had another price yet. Too much.
Yeah.
At least there's a stand with a gun idea. Boga.
But and middleman for say government now so here so no went me and set a price. I'll take advantage of it. Minute here. Toka 5,000. Next ship on 2,000. Would report a saying I'll bet you.
Bet you about 10,000. Yeah, the car no ni current price on the market.
That is right.
The government in the create try me and now farm and many hour made them in town. And that's when I'm okay. There be I was see you winning in a year near who say let me 40 middle people not too much, sir. Sometimes and you almost so a Diana Nimpono, a bit in drew the market in Mumpo. Nay, a month when you're Diana.
And one offer the entire maker say the reason me first hand information I may work any me real time experience. Sometimes some of the middlemen have dominated or they have will to themselves so much power. Say wono oko community numkra na wo pa de ato. They will not allow the farmers to sell to you.
Yeah.
That's where my problem is. I have been in a community na omo wo banchi a good bags mo egu ho. The middleman don't want them to sell to us, but they want us to buy from or no middleman a person or no negotiate. And say yes sir.
You crassif way. Only access to money. Maybe middleman. My brain is I'm an idiot to a draw. Wakofa by day. What Pam say we are made of beton mammy. Any partner say your cooperative banks, rural banks are emboa farmers. No, it's a problem. So you can see a degree now. You don't go for free. Even a buying also to the extent that they don't. So maybe a middleman. Maybe my sister used to do that. And when you want for anything, one time on my ecophone, omubidia Bruno, Momusika Sama harvest number.
Yeah.
Right. Mrs. Oboka up to date. Oboka. It's no a middle person, Missy Cashew. But farmer no ho. And at the old market in this war. But no a middleman and no Boasenka may support to farmer with dear Bruno Wenya, Nankama 12 in honor, or no Missy Kashi. No insurance and no guarantees. So, almost take a risk. It is sometimes, say I think a rural bank, Emma farmers loan, cooperative, Emma loan, and a boy and like a farmers, because farmers need be over. Me say, I stand on 10 acres, maybe I need you a basic 2 acres, 3 acres. And do this game about
ebi crying.
And your problem. Ghana know that 40 it was all 40 will be and it means absolutely a problem.
I'm out for person room.
Yeah.
From and I say, who will be kind all right, comment. Bro, Kasa. Comment.
Yeah. Wait there. Michiamu Bebre, I think so Nkoma Mudino many edge home. And Augustus, I think so there were 1 or 2 contributions via me person made the 2 on now share how I be able to approach it. In the first place, my fan said up now person so many things comes up. I think so of a dumu akabi. What can say now? What can say? Market near farmers, before say a too broad. It as I will pick a segment to be a portion of it to be. Now we shall say ABI will solve problems at the fihonum. And no ABI a bit me bebwa. The app na ABI oh Shani said because there are other apps out there. Is it something ABI a bit me best sensor all the apps they bit me be pull information be a bit me be relevant ebema customers na and me who say beginning to say of Mr. Menu air canon ABI app no will be providing some information. There are so many things that is missing in the Ghanaian way say, you know, my friend say a great business and I say that farming sector no. Say ABI with me share. Me who say ya bubo be so, but app no can say a better management system. Say management system then it means the education from you to the farmers out there no should be high. You have to educate the farmers on the use of ABI app. No? Of I do draw attention to maybe so say ABI the pricing, you know, into me emfa. Into pricing approaching so should be BBS already. But me who say so what shall say introduce so ABI the kind of app now person way, you know. ABI and your BBI, the ordinary farmer out there, no, maybe who as soon as well. But ABI diaspora for you, almost some quiet farm, you will also monitor what is going on the farm, you know, and then your money massa. But along the line, ABI you can think, said the ordinary farmer, no, so no, what kind of education and information I bet me the man. It be a more the app, no, you need to be on you be needy. My friend said those are great. Or more insight about a great. My friend said Danso, Mr. Danso, or high, who saw or church and Yamasa. Into the kind of informations now will be provided. You know, it can even you can even have it like an AI way, say consultancy way be like a chatbot be when people want information about something, they come on the app now. When you so input to obet many some information be into a very, very broad way say and a wofano. So obet me me fan say pekeno and kakra because transportation about pricing. You can even build it in such a way that people can even bargain on the app. Miss me 1,000. ABI we say okay, me 800. Something bet me happen. And as a ABI, you can build a database a bet me be group in Crawford. And said yeah, Mr. Now in Crawford say a boy mama much me identify an opportunity. Yes, the discussion here no ama opportunities be bet me a PM by you as the app developer. No. My friend said, even if there are some silos in your manema, you have to build some relationship with those silos in your manema until when people contact you, now say almost per informations be then because we are building relationships be with farmers ni be silos be any in your manema, you can be like a middleman who will be handled maybe sometimes on their behalf. In Tebu or Krana, even though you have the app, no, you might have some representatives in the various regions. Omobet me be input to information be to you. Now at me abwa near be around all the various farming sectors. No. Things I mean person make us be but there are so many things I may force ubet me divided a year app no into. The management system now kind of you can have a market price which a bit me compare prices be prices see a crowd say the tone say tone and this animal and you can also have this marketplace is such a way say and for per bulk this a hand maybe bit me benyano in for per every beer pricing we say you can have specific price, but it can be in a range. It gives the buyer an idea. Be says we say example man. If it's within the 30 to 40, I think say a good price. Say a broswa et say where can you be I think so you need to have people on the ground on so be use just to be inputting informations be to you. And when it comes to the fire we say the marketplace now sometimes app and I say maybe you have negotiated with some restaurants be needing maybe shops be schools be in your money maybe enti wo ubetimi abua helping the farmer no person or ton ade etimi allocate those markets be easy. I know say and easy the episode any very broad but just ebia systematically as times goes on wait my shall see we be medase bebre.
Thank you.
That's the memoir kasa that's so let me send the line in into a corner about that's all. That's all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where the one fan channel me say me line in your cross. The network no ma me problem. You better area na say me say app no e pa na send your system no tie no. Gradual kakra na ebi say na mentumi nyina so no ntibia bia bibi wo ha meka obi adikan candidate on fan channel. Na edikan no your market is so much segmented. Chichemu wo yedwadi no a yedi Ghana ha no. And edikan. Na etoso so ade a ede charges anase eboda so bia no. Kuyani no anase dwadini no be na adwen say obetwe no ho afiri ho. And third one so no. I was so how simple and how complex. I was accessible so. Say bia nipa no betumi use no offline and I say online. I was so any and apart from no so no. I was proper data collection. Na osan ehwe emse adwuma kro bebre aye bi minim se isoko for aye bibisa farmer line almost person we bibisa enti honest and crofo ni nyina adwuma krofo ni nyina eni nkomo nanka onhu ba bi omo yeduru ye ene ba bi a mo person omo ko ebia na ombetumi ama no some basic information bi ama aboa ono so ne de no. Eti mamemra details of it, challenges be a obe face. Ye market system na anase ye dwadi na ye wo edwamfo ma no anase ye wo kemades e wo dwam na omo ye so powerful and united say ombetumi aka say ye betumi decide aka say ebia ye break mu ha do tomatoes pa they say tomatoes emu ye but see akuafo omo te wo break mu ha no omo nya atofo ni nti omo nya atofo ne say ahafo 480 and adoma for so 80 enti cars no ekosi ahafo a omo nya full load cars no ko doma omo nya full load and ayenso ye de no enyan ro ni peak enti on pese ebia obe risky no de 3 cars and 4 cars aba be feel o person ebia oba 50 cars and 20 cars no de aba enu nti no say no omo ti omo de esesi ya no just how smart our links or ebia Kumasi and Accra na Takoradi ansa na watumi aton wo de enti also hwesa anema ni nyina ansana me feel say the app no ebedim and I face so no because yeah market no nchichemu do so wo mu nti no ye won ketwa ene ye wa kese ene ye wa dantemu wo mu nti no on starting free baby on target a session bi and I face you san wo enema no ne essay ene ne ensay perishable and non-perishables. Say bibi to say vegetables say I know a shorter lifespan. The Kuani no be frustrated ka krabia obeton the price be ope. So ton. And I say unya hitches ka krabi so a one here or no agreement so obey side selling. Tini nyina ya there. I say going forward you know. Ohwe ni nyina it could be say be our address but na me ni around in intima. Where the penny for winner. Well, bye. We are not comparison with this.
That's so. As now it's open.
No, the opening dance wabekano any the so far na abedjano no ebo bra just say any the fact na kwemwana no Say the na yesi can a pie. And they say, one question person said my new na actually also be mo bi fofra ba. Senior Augusto, me say
But I'm what I mean, I'm so where you.
Ayadu. Yet me tonka.
Jadua.
Okay. Eti Senior Augusto,
Obi
say
kasa
so
na
far
me ti obi anka.
ni enkomo ekoso nyina no. Mami 2 points penye ho se bibia ye kra kakra wanya ano ayi baby kakra na fa se betimi ma conclusion ade adjoso de watimi afa free mu no na fa yetimi I think say basa na ye hu because say ye nyina kasa wie na akọ na de wafa no esa be ye broad ma wa wo hu baby a won nye dey but o ma ye hu baby a watimi atini ma na se na so obi de bibi kakra be soso ma wa na ye de soso ma eno be boa.
Yeah. So I think that number one is price control. It looks like that will be a hard dream, no matter which way you go. I don't know hard dream. And number two is just so in general, right? Into the sales channel. No? Yeah, I think that for us, the marketplace stands to be I don't want to use the word middleman because the word middleman has a negative thing to it, right? But we want to kind of serve as the middleman, but with transparency, so that a price gouging this out of money in iron cost.
And I'm say more can just as a 2 now wafer. So music can portion. Just take that portion.
Segmentation.
To be honest, now you need I'm say so many your friends say I don't think say bad the if we started with one, now there's another one. I think that Mr. Do can your friends say take the where a bit my Uber cry a broader or James said that side portion he said come so the two so be a case for portion be now focus on that portion. The other one the other one now so so Ubuntu
before Kofi Babamuno. So I wanted to say that based on what everybody has said, I don't know Kahontina mini Kofi team me up. So Kofi also a different vision in terms of I don't know percent Anka or basically to build a network for farmers. So that farmers can work together that agree. So if I say be the weather, disease, all these things, right? And see, that's something that we will also work on. But as I was telling him, is that I think that the bigger problem is price control and sales. And see, the idea was to try to focus on that first, so we can kind of help address that issue. And then the Ubuntu Growers Alliance, and so basically will come in to, help build up the network for farmers. And see, if I say, oh, your farmer now, maybe one city, not maybe whether it's labor, whether it's seeds, and I think Kofi can speak more in detail. But I think that we both want to help address different problems within the farming space. But for me, in India, I think that one has to come before the other, and because if we say that we're going to empower farmers to be able to do more and produce more, is only going to exaggerate the problem that they're already facing, which is the price control issue, and also the sales, right? Which so went in a certain amount of time. So the other brother kind, if it's perishable side, and no my best say boka, into Kofi. I don't know if you're still there, but please chime in.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just trying to reach the house.
Okay,
So what we say, sorry?
all right. I'll say when you're ready, you can come in. Now we'll be video. That's all.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Yo, Ofelu, Mr. Menu. Baby, you'll be my dear, a bit media janona, and Sunday be a coffee. 10 year can say I don't know Konana, Yamano, more back ideas neighbor, yeah, they. And say, it looks as if say, what picking a craft fine.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. You know, say or invite you by a trade agreement at least. What me and Yamumbi no be a said I can add a broad and big. But with me, I focus in the energy. I call the one picking. Now, yeah, person. You know, at least almost BB on be contribute to my chrome piano. Then you know, I be boy. And you know, but I be out there, BB banner. Yeah, to 2 questions, Mama. The other one could share with you, no crown, a change there, yeah, you know, I'm out for practicing there maybe for ages. And you know, we could change you my dream to buy into new things, no, yeah, anything. The person, we be failing. Now, it be a bebrebe we changing and on farm more chrono. And you know, yeah, to 2 no, I say, then well, who say, Okona could share crab and say, oh, minute. When we share questions, I know with the man can let change the open. You know, the papa muntina in ano. Yeah, we say those questions. But I say at least what me happy to coffee. Onosuba now onosuno the person send your can is all no war. So building network of farmers. And also no, yeah, can't wait be brave. If you bet me, yes, you will be and you bet me the abuano na. Onosu to me, I building the platform. Yeah, the one to say, I can pass my farmers. Ghana home. Thank you for the good work. Away.
Thank you.
Mr. Murphy.
Hello. That's also.
Let me be say na on it ministry no so adding it down. And I'm say once it will involve farmers, you know. On it your phone evidence also on it ministry no so akasa. The person who and so because so to be I'm making inroads. Just unyasa collaboration with the ministry. Now aboa ma also so ultimately penetrate. But in fact, senka ultimately just one segment cry and kebe boy. If you say yeah that drink kese pa ba ko adwuma mu no na bobo so especially neton ne apafo anase adwumayefo a oni omo be ya adwuma nti ade a eso mbopa nti no mehwe se enka on ben ministries no oni omo so eni kita ho anka yehwe minim se ehɔ no na ede kakra because of senior near bureaucracy na ewo no but se better se oni omo be kasa than se obebu nani agu so senior be ya in the middle of it, you know, obia entwintwan na nam na obetumi aye na adwuma kama. So otumi ya ebeboa o man ni na aboa aguadefo ene akuafo so. Nti ana na me pesenka me twe na adwensi so.
All right. That's right, Kosa.
Me pacho any DMO na me be say me busa Mr. Danso na wo kasa sisi ya no say should in case say bia onimobia oye tomatoes grower ni bina nke betimi enya ne contact ya oye really
Oh, and no baby no association open nipa 500 gram enyamo and your farmer groups baby yeah into vegetables maize other rice and other anything.
okay pacho ya na mebusa wo number free Mr. Patrick wana chire no na me test wana wa mama nya bia minim se bia omo head there ye intosi for no side there na say vegetable seminars no na ye hu how me aboa o sa problem na ekoso for intosi side no the titiri on the conservation and then
Okay.
me that's because I home it.
Yeah. See, I'm an old say, okay, I phone will be at it. Enra cry me confilled. Your women group will be a more harvesting. And so, omunya to for. And you know, na yeah, try say, benya out of 4 crown more. Ama beti amo. You know, problems in the bio. Yeah, can say, we be so over a beer or no so nya beer or better. So,
All can never try. The all can never try to hope say a broken system. Say uwo ehina edi konsuo na say hina ne bo a untimi nkonsuo ana nso so hiensuo nti unto say ubetimi apeja mu na wapeja wakope eyi starch ana say bibi na wode so so hina no sane sitie eno nti na ye hye mu ase nti no menye problem ye ntimi solve problem no 2025 but ye betimi asha say from 2025 to say ye be duru level bi a ye nyina be hu say afedie enema ye dey ai nti pa ye pa me contact ni nche say bi a me wo the key say o metima solve problem 2025 but by the time goes on no say omo ye willing say ye betimi aweke a year you can say hand to hand I think say omo reach that level of inibio yeah because that's what a bit me aboa because say ye nua ebe ye ho adwuma die ne ya but enye eno nko na beti me aboa 2026 ye ebe mo no eso e be inti before say app no beti me agina ma adru the whole you know there's more and more and more to do 2026
another they are aware nti good say ya start here free baby nti ya shase no kra no e my anidaso say ebe yi
But number one question. So you see, I know another takeaway, and it's also may pick a segment. Into so each person on the panel can tell me say segment better. I'm free set be here the most help.
Senior Pacho my main camp media you know we are maybe I'm a German penifo. You know something? Jumadi woody, you know. A idea I was so fun to say to watch this. On say and penifo more at say Osha say brecope, ega say Oquaco J a farmer no be and son waton in your ma on tiasi. Enti fano baby a bit my sustainable amawo. Said the bay uncle burn up. Enti wow she system na okura no and now no me din komo na wo say unfortunate e dey bebu ho one a wo be din up until no hia say wo be yisika e dey akoto software bi na baby enti wow use una regional skills na wo no fabric the be a bit my sustainable but at the same time impactful.
Masa, why exam ni no? Obisa question or say segment na ye can wo the one hin na wususu se onhyase I will have a
price no
question no bisa wo no wo man segment a wususu se onye one wo kan wo die wi a na wo kɔ ye kekan wi a ɔno na ɔkɔtena se no wahwɛ ba bi a bɛboa no na thesis a wo twerɛ sisi ai de enye no ho question ye bisa ye masa man segment no ne yenko o guys me be ka me de kan wo de wo na wo gi floor
me de meti me aka no because meti me susu a kyerɛ ba so na no me ne di nkomo no
eno nya wo problem just
also count the offer say
enye kwan obefa so obeye wo de ni say mi susu say Chinese for them no mo ye aha misusu say India for nneɛma na ɔmo yɛ no woka sɛ bɛbɔ biribi na waka sɛ ɛno anam aka no woboa wobɛka nti mpakyɛw segment no wo deɛ wɔyi na wosusu sɛ ɔyɛ a on target animu ya kan yɛnkɔ ɛnɛ wo nkan yɛ a yɛmpɔn yɛ
mame starting the answer me come the area no aka wo deɛ
Dabi Patrick Dabi mpakyɛw mɛnyɛ saa mɛmfa saa ma woyɛ saa yɛbɛpɔn show no kuro bi anka ne deɛ machas nka ne deɛ ɔno ɔgye floor no ɔnano ansi kura no so ɔbɛka ne deɛ nti ka
Obeni Pacho eno na wodi nkan to su yen because the to wakoma so no fa no na fa ye adwuma. Why?
One answer question. Then the turn akoma so.
Oh, you price any price control ni you na ogodi nkan no di nkan kan ye no. Eno ni de to na akoma so. Eno angle su
when misa say yenka de to na akoma so. O se wo de wo susu. E de na wo so wo ma ye brei.
There be o me say one fan.
One fan de we hi.
One fan price the two choice no de buy no.
Enya on the de buy na ye ka ho asem. Wo de a wo susu ne de. The other buy na no onim dada. Or pay another suggestions. Can o de ani enko.
O de me the onko price control so no only a market a farmers trust and no you okay. And no an journey.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, anyway, yo, this is the me feel say yeah, pricing no, send it. No pricing no.
I think that for me the question is.
Mom say question no we say no.
Yes, what segment of farming, right?
Farming, no,
yeah. Do you think that?
Yeah. We are talking about farmers. 80 farmers, no farming, no agree na ye can. Segment ben and a wusu say on fa. Say segment be obefa bi no price control ne price we ni wo. Eka ho eno ne de eno your common denominator. And only the ho ye de no
say tomato so say onion no
ntie bia wo beka say ayi abrobe enkatie e bia ayi fomu wisa esuru wisa na waka en na chance nkoka wa betwelo thesis be 1 year da mai
yo eja ma no afum me oge ade ba ko eda makoma so ene there they sent them in toast, what I say in toast na you can say crops no you can crops na in toast ne nema na a sent them no but you obeti near a conserve to the shape bro say would you draw kakra bi kan na obeti ma conserve so far but in toast there one no production na akoye yi. And take that everything
you can one government.
And then a pharmacy a call so harsh no muntimi no maya or maya our for me say missing cano and near my dear a center no chassis free
perishables.
Okay, me that's it and what or not.
Abusuafo you can say perishables the am say dawson but send ye nyina ye ka no e bi say ye hwe ye vegetables na ana ya to so de na tomatoes dominate because ade bi a obeye bia tomato ne mako but mako ehun adwuma no wo form kakra emre kakra ten tomato ne the lifespan no is very short. Ni nyina perishable there. Then so tomato ne is very short. And tomato no so no the dynamics no doors. Tomato your transporters. Unfortunately, tomato you have value chain actors na omu nyina aka omo ho abom agese akuafo nko a. Akuafo so yes say omaka omo ho abom. Akuafo de no it looks as if say omaka omo ho abom but ahokyere kakra bi ba ya na obi anam ne ba bi ahokyere ne say yadini no ba krumu so obeto tomato a ebia oba no pa no abeche ne boxes ocha okache mo say okay mo nkotem ra na ma 1005 enti mo koteba na ohwe na se wanya dodo bebre a ama na buso a ana se bi kura na wonya dodo sa so timi ka kire mo say okay me free akra na omo se bo no nye ti se me ma mo 700 also wakotia ba wi yes I don't know cost of grounds wakotia ba wi and normally no so no ebia obe mobilize mu nyina ebia na jobe 2 ana 1 afe na na mu di ano aba betua moka wo ba ni nyina no nim se o ba di usika wo beduru ya no aka cho se me frɛ akra no bo no nye se metua 700 so time no wo so afa laborers wa so wa te ho agum mu nyina makwa akohyem ate e de aba kwan ho na afi o ka kyerɛ so be ma wo se ya ntumi nka hwe na yo so oje enti se sa time no na nka kuo no ya stronger na kuo no betumi abama be ka se da bi nye sa na na ye kan there are instances a kuo no atumi agina aka se da bi ene de o mutumi echika no kura si ho e ma de eche se maka no ntu the 1,500 na but almost why smart market women na smart omunya hu akuo no mpanyimfo na omani eden no ye beto mo de different na ato ordinary members no so de different enu nti no se obe start there na obe chance ya obe ka onfa tomato no enchase mai sene medi kan so boss no tomato market no so no market queens no any transporters no very smart on betumi decide say okay and na bikumfo mayere ama ya to no 1,005 enti okoye ya no akobo ama ne ene na ebrekumfo de ayemini na market women na ka kire omo say ene ene in 1 month amon fama ni kire brekum obia nko ebi atachiman tu obodom omo so de ne atesa aba ana amon ko akoma dan ana amon ko agogo
anyway ka
na fe momo tomatoes na bomo so samu ba real samu ba
mo tema seba
aha enti market women no very powerful ena so de oyekuani o de mobilize car na ya wajen say okay me de ko makola akwakoto oduru ya na ya car na
odi kodu obi anto
ai car no there has been instance at 2022 full load ni na si mo April market women no ama obia maka no
ai omunto ena omumma obi aso nto
yeah it tells you how powerful the market women are. And I want to me regulate to the point say omoya ma tomato no emebu e wa kra ombetumi aye omo system lay down systems pa obehye ama tomato so no enti emebu akra da nti uti akra ene ebia na obusu yani ne me anase me nimo now say the top box bread, no my top box, now they are my VIP, now they are bro. I know the Ubenya the cheap. Now say yes, I they are and the Ubegusu ato 10 cities, 10 cities, me and 10 cities to say the one to Sunube off season. And na sanity. But on a more serious note, no so caso the tomato no so chance here. Tomatoes no so hon sem do so pa. Tomatoes no sem tomato ni mako. Makono so aye hot cake because you sa Indians here omo ye kimo pepe omo package omo so ma demand no kosoro enti no first na nke your time bi amakotim bebu but say mu bi say bebu ya na kuafo na asase omo hata omo ba beto enti no enyadoa esoso wo ho nyadoa de na bit flexible and I green pepper and so about green pepper and also and a carrot and also sir. But the encobe make instant impact as well tomato. I know the say ye nyina ebe hu say ampa oba ye nanka level no ye say wa pagya duru say and the obia be hu nti na me person me
That's what I say.
And say, Mr. Pamphor Swaba. But Kasari, Kasari, Mr. Pamphor Swaka. For the
I'm assuming coming there. Miss me there and say, maybe a contention near high. No, I don't think so. Also, they no started. So, maybe a market woman to me hijack prices near there.
Yeah.
Yeah, who you two, you say, whilst maybe come say, we Ghana, we to go free. A Bruna, every region piano, who's a man for that dopa, and a yarn type ba. I mean, you wait me a cafe brew started, and a brews who say, you chow bag, bottom. Hey, you dear brew started. I think say no be man we kakra. No whilst other ones now telling you we care about tomatoes. Once I walk ground, now oh steady other places. I'll be feel say a bit me I next one or the because we be about me mafia drivers farmers near the other side. Okay, say all the transparency be too almost right away as your beginning of something. I also we are why I regret almost do Africa also hijack work. So open maybe away bro there. I think say maybe to me average gap in the kakrama farmers no poultry farmers no obi a person dey kakrama won. Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Pamphor.
Yes, sir.
Also, Fatu Sumaya na. I'm saying.
That's it. Share your chapa. Now, many are said it of a man. I come. See the for a come. As a pan. Yes. As a pan of a man. I come. The TNS over Ghana ha now share agriculture sector na. I review we started so we review our great one ya na need that commercial farmers no as we be but say kuku say a den a small holder farmers no I want to make it up the anaso mukra the greatest percentage but almost so no one so tears you from pa yeah so we no more delay in fact almost ye din na your ade bi o ha obi ba kan kire so we bi ade we o do mu kwese wan fa so but it's not for beginners because da bi am ka say ade bi won fa so we bi bia no saa de kro na etimi de wo koso betimi san de wa hwe fom a wa hwe yekura wo hwe fom won so bi enti de me betimi aka na say saa ba bi mu omre te say gro dia wotimi to kra de sie ene ne keka ho no saa ho no ene yesa wo ye de wodi kan ema woni kopa ansa perisha bulls ne de yese ajikunti aso saman nan kanto wo say dada ena idwonfo ma no se nneoma no ho ye den eduru ba bia ye ho de etoda nneoma no aye moderate wonya bi nto no ana se bia kuyafo no nya scan bon so mde wonya kokyere ba bi no ma asen akofa nneoma na de asen abegu so wo be yes ade na abeye te say as wo bitu o ma no aduane ede agu they will begin to fight against you into one yes ofa you can say obo wo kurafo ano into hana sha see free you say my that is what I've been doing set up ambassadors every district or every region by region set ambassadors you be survey ne adiamo especially the commodity officer or the start no places omuduano no so that those people will assist you and give you information na the GD says I was starting as a coin so a bit me because nimde dey se wunya nya nimde ni wi ade aka no chesi nipa na bo ama we nti make friends across the country sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ ɛbɛtumi aboa ma deɛ woyɛ bia no watumi atoto ne yie. Meda ase. Wano asi.
Yeah, Ofedu. And him say, and I guess to be can Ofedu name Mr. Menu upon. Oh, we can't do that.
Yeah, Mr. Medo be asked. I think sir, Monsieur Mebre, and Sedamo Kano, information I mean, we're going to basically kind of, I have a team that I'm working with, and we're going to kind of sit down and look at what is feasible from our side, because yes, we see your cost and then on my side, and I will see it to me share the so that the business will be sustainable at least in the beginning. Not Mr.
Mr. Menu baby and I'm the son of Ofedu point, who will be kind better so now Ofedu upon.
Oh, me, okay. Me last for Lumpon.
Ofedu.
Kofi Abo.
Kofi, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And MC man, Kofi.
Yes, sir.
Kasa.
My friend, our final meeting in the fake account. Yeah. With Augustus and the Comfy Plus app now come. Me I'm more ground as a farmer now. So about the market side now, it's very necessary because farmer obe harvested now will be better. Sometimes because of price control, because of how long our products no and as proceeds now about last year and sana say any other day. So if say a two-minute platform all farmers we can base on our numbers and then our capacity to even effect price control. We can also base on the app because you have data to even have power when it comes to, let's say, voting or taking electoral decisions. So because Ghana, the agri sector has been it's been abandoned. It's like Yonhunisa, at a once sooner a feed Intina Memi Hunise say a barbe as a model, I will provided like a chain. I'm an cartel, I'm a farmer no dua area, obetuenya ebia and a process no yewe to ewo place our non-embra. I think they're very necessary. Me no crack can be intina the Ubuntu Growers Alliance. Ye make it this move. Say you bet me up connected like farmers within a community. Ebi a we do amako, we do a jene, we do and toast, we do a way. So you be who we quantity I would do, when so quantity would do, we quantity would do. The team they meet the demand of the nation and answer the state because the sorry you did breakfast, near did lunch and you made you. So but it's say you to me one system manage and database into be a your pay and a farmer a boca and a middleman on a faso. It's saying any way out it be a price and it's be a charging a farmer, say be a or no listing the product or so said before now come. And no be finding it means in a tech way. But yes, so farmers, I think it should be a demand that what's interest to see have it. Because if we have an app, for example, the app no bet me notifications about weather control, pest and disease control, and climate control. If an app is providing all these services for you as a farmer, to your convenience, it's a needful thing because my PS here, amount for bro mudoy because so many system on betting their control weather and amount for bro say. And most of them deal with the natural rainfall. So and say only a platform and answer practices are bet me all this notification, I'm gonna their control weather, pest, any climate near. Let be a farmer be boka. There be a farmer before so be harvesting the proceeds at the wrong time. So everything that comes for free is also sometimes not at our convenience and also to our beneficial. Sometimes now blockings Me, I am an independent farmer, and then we have set up this NGO as Ubuntu. But to fit ourselves in the system now or generating being a farmer, no, and also having an idea about tech, you know, I think we should push it to make this a reality. I couldn't have the capacity to have the full program because of my network and me moving. But whatever you were sharing, no, the points that you were making was very, very valid points. And they were clear points as a developer should be exposed to for him to even think broad widely. But with this app, no, was not mainly for farmers. It's mainly for marketing, for everything, for BR, a tailor, for BR, but me a store in the inventory in the store. And then farmers to your convenience. So I don't know, say be with me, I'll put you all the rest aside. Now I'm working on maybe the system part in they help farmers. If we think that is what as a demander, that's a different thing altogether. But he is the developer. Let's see. Now, no, Marshall Movio, Ebin so also have the same table with other business parties. So to him, no, if he decides to, let's say, put in more interest to the agri sector now, this will help the agriculture that we used to have to turn into agribusiness. I bet me this whole agri chain now, you know, Abia, Europe, and also America now, you perceive the practice here was saying. And to me, it's a practice it was here starting in there. Me, I'm not doing farming just for money. I'm doing farming just for revolution and consciousness. We have lost our way of life, and the people think we have to go work, make money, and then come use the money for food. But if we, the great people, are able to let the people understand how we have to really manage and value our agribusiness and agri sector, I think even illegal migration, a lot of bad things will stop in our community. I exhibit effect during election. So yeah, man of the green light, you know. No, so intimate movie ahead. I think that's what I can support with for now. If along the line would be escape may come here pass by, I will chip in with my thoughts. Thank you so much, hostess.
Thank you, Kofi.
Let me say now, maybe I be a crowd on a person with this also now. Me can so. Adeɛ baako so a ɛwɔ so ohu ne sɛ akuafoɔ no bebree na ɛyɛ nneɛma bebree. Obi dua mako, obi dua gyeene, odua tomatoes, ɔsan dua aburo. Nipa baako na ɔmo seasons a ɔmo de dua. Enti no ɛwɔ so ɔhyɛ ne nso sɛ baabi a ɔbɛfa biara no it's likely sɛ ɔbɛhyia the same farmers. Enti ɔhwɛ saa side hɔ no so. Hey, I know I'm percent with the car.
Thank you.
Send me on mute. Overdo.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, send me on mute because
Onen sama mfo di nkomo. I think say ebeda nuanom nyina se these are some of the things we always advocate for, say the obi anim no ene de yesua no yemfa mboa na yempushi agrek no enko nanim, because the farmer di year oman puntuo ena eba a farmer who chere no na se farmer ntimi am produce a president kura no opon adwuma odidi nti obi ahia farmer, and say technology bi wo ho a ebema farmer no ni produce and say na ebema no so wanya chance to market the produce on time to get the required access to the money, better percentage of sika or no so due to them. I think say it's good. Now I was thinking the same way. Say grains in the best start here. The green part, the grains are the best parts to start. I'll be to me a pilot in a year. And one thing I'll be to me a consider here to link the bigger farmers, commercial farmers, and I say, producing larger quantity, in the peak season, to the silos. It is a whole start pilot with grains. Now you can also start sampling the silos in Ghana, locations of warehouses in Ghana, almost store grains, and then you can also begin to link them up. And also part of the business aspect of Adiana way. And I say, if I'm able to keep your storage, consistently, ubenya goods are over store anyway. Yeah, it all comes in. Into the grains is a way to start for me. I think say, with that, we'll build this experience in the free while. Now you roll into the perishables and kakra. Said the na can binum produce grains, perishables in it. You can roll on to them little by little. But to start with, dip your feet into the grains, and I say a bruno maize, to be precise. We maize, na say no so who said maybe 6 months into it. Now you can add rice, you can add sorghum, millet, any on the grain side. Then you are also piloting the vegetables. I think that the grains is the way to go for me, especially the corn. Or the maize aspect, I think say you won't make a mistake, and trust me, most of the problems you face, when you go to the ground now, say the name Mr. Pamford can get your feet to all the regions. I produce whichever segment there are regions that produce them more, so you get into those regions, get information, and then it will help you to tailor whatever you want to do. Anytime piano, if you need people to criticize, they come and ask you the critical questions, we are always available. Trust me, we want to help every Ghanaian who want to help build a country, build a solid and an important structure. We will tend to benefit. If I don't benefit directly, I know there's somebody behind me or somebody who I know will benefit. So these things we are doing is very important, and we are very passionate. Osha said the other questions in Ebana, that should tell you the level of passion we have when it comes to agriculture and agribusiness in Ghana. Patrick, thank you very much for this opportunity. On behalf of panel Ninyanano, we will say thank you. And once again, let's do this again some other time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. D. There'll be SOS, Mr. Menu, teacher, Yama Letitia Kasa, Gasto, Ubuntu, Danso, Omobako, and Kwamet, contribution, almost so a true way too. There'll be for this. I say, you can never say, a better part to a boom. Would you level be a Yuna, if I say part 2 bit me about? There were the questions all I go through that. Anyway, thank you. So I better say be a bit in the part 2 be about. Yeah, as time goes.
I think that part two no will deal. Another one will deal with Kofi. Say Kofi so there now or Kofi can also come, and then we go into details of the also area, then we can also help to do
ready.
that.
You're ready.
Yeah, Mr. Murphy, I think that I will say the psyche of the farmers. It's I don't know so maybe I know they are once but they are not so very good. The farmers, used to certain things. It's the next part, you better share also how you can also deal with the farmers.
Okay. Copy that. All right. So thank you all for dialing in that your friends saying information I'm there, but I think say a key. Obi Otimika say obi a contribution you be either obi say. Make sure you spend wisely, save intentionally, and be generous. I'll see you guys again. Bye-bye.
All right.